I'm gonna start this off by saying that Boneworks and Half of Alyx are by far my favorite VR games. Not favorite games in general, despite what happened to my headset. Along with Blade and Sorcery and Pavlov and Onward, but the kids make me want to commit Alien Isolation.
Alright, let's stop killing each other. How about that?
Suck my meatballs. F you.
I don't necessarily think Boneworks is a bad game, but Half of Alyx is an overall better game, and in this video I'm going to tell you why. Now, I want everyone to understand that VR games and flat-screen games bring different qualities to the table. VR games are built differently than flat-screen games too. A simple way to put this is, let's say you're in a room with only a table with a can on it in that room. In flat-screen gameplay, you don't really take note of it, but in VR, you see it in 3D, so naturally, you want to interact with it. If you can't, then your immersion is completely broken. Just like that. That's why VR development is so niche and so hard to master. So to make a truly great VR experience, you must have the ability to interact with the world around you. Boneworks and Half of Alyx bring this quality by the truckload. It's a true testament to virtual reality's potential, but Half of Alyx does this better for a variety of reasons. The first one is Half of Alyx being accessible to a very large crowd is genius because Valve knew that a lot of people will try VR for the first time, knowing that this game is the first Half-Life game in 14 years. They're playing it safe in development, unlike Boneworks, so that the mechanics weren't too daunting. There are various ways they implemented different features to make it more accessible, like different movement options. Ammo is acquired by reaching over the shoulder. 1 movement speed. Gravity glove system, aka the Russells. No VR body. Wait, what? That's right. Shut your goofy ass up. Along with the linear level design, this is the main reason why people think Boneworks is a better game than Half of Alyx. Obviously, it's a matter of opinion, but as explained by this man/woman/god, Valve made a conscious decision to not give the player a body. A body in VR is confusing. Its limbs aren't necessarily where yours are, and either it's a physics object like in Boneworks, which can be very confusing and cause motion sickness as it bumps into things, or it isn't and then it clips into things and gives enemies a bigger target. Essentially, Valve cuts anything that doesn't feel right to most people, even though VR veterans might be used to it, like two-handed weapons and physical combat. That's why Half of Alyx doesn't have a full body. Everything was by design. The quickest way to lose immersion in VR is trying something obvious and it not working, as I said previously. People say that ammo pouches should be on your hips, but when you're crouching, which is common in combine battles, grabbing your ammo pouches would be harder due to your player's skeleton not aligning with your real-life body. One of the biggest arguments in the pro Boneworks camp is that Half of Alyx is too linear. That wasn't done because they're lazy to make something more creative and non-linear. They made it to be more accessible and to appeal to the OG Half-Life fans. Yeah, sure, I'm one. There are a multitude of reasons why this game changed everyone's outlook on VR like it did mine. It systematically changed VR into something more worth spending a few hundos or even $1,000 to truly experience. Because of the accessibility, the polish, the details, and most importantly, Valve made the first VR game to ever have a truly great story. There, I said it. Suck my dick. You could say that Boneworks' story is tied together by other games Stress Level Zero made, but even if that were true, Alyx still beats the story by light years. I won't go into the details because I know a lot of you haven't played it yet. Get on that. But I'll give an example with Russell, the guy who's helping you and talk to you through a headset. Obviously, Alyx doesn't even know how life was before the Combine who took over Earth. Alyx was in the dark and she wanted Russell to keep talking to her as she had a fear of the dark. Russell describes how it was like living on normal Earth by describing a club sandwich. You can hear how much Russell misses Earth, and you can hear how Alyx is so gobsmacked on how you can have a sandwich with actual meat from a butcher. This conversation is brewing with depth and personality. It's so great. This little scene had more personality and depth than whatever the Wait, who is this? Who is this I've played the Boneworks campaign twice and I still can't remember any of the characters' names. Jesus H. Christ. Anyways, I digress. I forgot where I was. Oh my god. This game's environmental storytelling and animations are so beautiful. It's fucking crazy. And it all takes advantage over VR. I mean, you fight a fucking 15 feet tall, 3-legged bug thing. You know what? If I ever saw that thing coming for me in real life, I would go into my kitchen and slather myself with Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce and come out wanting to be gobbled up. Man, Alyx and Gordon Freeman are so badass. My uneventful life will be ended while I'm tasting a buffalo. Okay, I know I've been sucking this game's dick for like how long now, but there are a lot of things Boneworks does that knock half of Alyx out of the park. Alright, I know I haven't said this before yet in this video, but half of Alyx and Boneworks are meant to be played differently. Boneworks is supposed to be focused on play to freedom and non-linear level design, which, if you prefer that to half of Alyx, you know, more power to you. But what I'm saying here is that, what happens when you take away the headset and the game becomes flat screen? What do you get? A, an average game, or B, a great game, or C, it doesn't matter, Boneworks is A, half of Alyx is B. You see what I'm getting at here? Boneworks' AI storytelling and environments become okay at best, while half of Alyx is still a great game. In conclusion, half of Alyx has a more polished and cohesive story with memorable characters and a near perfect ending. The ending, though.
Catch him, Molly boy, we got half of Alyx is better than Boneworks. You made your point, you're so handsome and sexy and cool and handsome and sexy.
Oh no, I'm not done. What I'll be doing for the rest of this video is comparing a few things that I think half of Alyx does better than Boneworks in a montage.
This is awesome! This is one of the best VR games that I've played. Oh my god! No fucking way!
I'm crying. I'm actually... No! Oh my god.